Someday, Mother, this will all be yours.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
It would have been much quicker if they hadn't gotten in the way.
Yes, they are becoming a nuisance. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
Commonwealth citizen lives in that there observatory. Institute thugs showed up to haul him off, only he spotted them coming. He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
What do you know about the person who lives here?
Not too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. Keeps to himself. We've checked in on him every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. So, we moving in or what?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about this?
Look, I just want people to be safe, you know? I don't want anyone else dying or getting kidnapped or whatever. We won't start shooting or nothing. But you better get in there. And make sure you're right. General?
Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Excuse me.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is funny!
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now just go away!
Shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you, but if you make this difficult, you're gonna regret it.
See? I knew it! You're here to kill me.
Okay, look, we're out of time here. Institute, this is Dr. Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a synth relayed to my coordinates offset by 5.3 to subdue our subject. I appreciate your help with the situation
Reporting
outside,
status.
but we have
All
to get this
functions
man
normal.
back to the Institute. I expect Father will want a report from you. You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Doctor?
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director.
Operating at full capacity. Proceed. Nothing to report, ma'am.
Yes?
Hi.
Yes? Yeah?
Nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door.
What's the use? I'm sure some of the others will question your appointment as our next director. Don't let it bother you.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Sweet.
something. Made it past the guards, Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
If I just stay out of everyone's way, it should be easy.
If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, you don't have Father's scientific background. You can't hope to relate to us or understand the work we do here.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
Out of the question. Even with the best of intentions, the amount of damage you might cause could set us back years. If you truly want to honor Father's legacy, then you should leave here and never return. Father's heir apparent. She made it past your impenetrable defenses.
What if she got that far?
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control.
Would need the key.
Combat initiated. Movement detected. Curious.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
You're beaten, Dr. Higgs. Your plan failed. Now open the door.
No. I refuse. Now do your worst.
Enough. Have you lost your mind, Lawrence? I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside. While I put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Hi, Doc.
The rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. But I'm as much a scientist as any of them.
Doc?
I honestly thought Dr. Lee or Dr. Holdren would be appointed to succeed Father. I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters till our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
What choice do we have?
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
I don't need anything.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are... here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your... personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in... unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is... in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was... interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Read about the woman out of time. Vault Dweller wakes up after 200 years.
Yeah?
Ain't got nothing better to do?
Hi there.
Watch your back. The Institute could be right behind you. Latest news from the Commonwealth.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of options here.
Let's see what you got.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
You again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything you need. shopping right here.
Seen a Mire alert? Think a crab. Also contained.
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and the Institute? The one at Bunker Hill? People got killed or something.
Hi. There.
Travis.
I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why. This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So,
Hey, Travis.
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Okay. Let's try this.
Hey, I mean,
maybe this
hi.
goes
Again.
here.
Hi? Hi. Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
All right. In you go.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi. This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So,
Travis.
I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why.
The robot handles the store at night. Bother him.
Hey, Myrna.
Leave me alone.
Professor, I have a new theory about how the Institute makes the synths.
Oh no. We banned talking about this, remember? After last time, the shouting, me sleeping on the cold floor of the lab for 3 nights.
That was your choice.
And seriously, growing synths from the ground using recombinant plant nuclei? I mean, how could they even?
Aha! You do want to talk about it.
Oh look, we have a visitor. Dr. Duff, dear. If you could bother them while I walk away from this conversation.
Hi there. Are
Professor.
you here for today's
Dr.
free
Duff
biology
handles
lesson?
all the visitors. Bother her. Despite my recommendations, the city allows anyone to use our equipment. Feel free.
Sure. Sounds fun.
Yes! Love that enthusiasm. Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but it's actually a term referring to dozens of different ionizing rays. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about? The one most associated with the big old bombs 200 years ago.
X-rays.
No, not quite what we're looking for. The answer is gamma rays. Now, gamma rays are bad. Really bad. If your body absorbs too much of that kind of radiation, you'll suffer from fatigue, anemia, even death. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for 2 centuries now, and they've adapted. Neat, huh?
What kind of things have adapted to radiation?
Oh, that's the perfect segue into the field trip portion of the lesson. Are you ready?
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
Get the bloatfly gland. Got it.
Remember, bring the gland back in one piece. Oh, and don't chew on it. One of the students got horribly sick because of that mistake.
Hey, Dr. Duff.
Dissecting a bloatfly can be fun. Just avoid getting stung to death, and you'll be a junior scientist in no time. Have fun out there, and don't get killed. That'd be bad for progress.
Ooh, holy shit. That is some armor.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
day is full of possibilities.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you. Perhaps someday our sins can reclaim the Commonwealth.
Sean?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
We're all responsible for this success.
Spoken like a true leader. I'm proud of you. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as director.
I suppose I'll never be trusted again.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old one.
Take good care of yourself. I have to admit, the third-generation sensor really sucks.
Best part of my day is coming home.
Nice work bringing that rogue Cindy back.
couldn't be more pleased with
May I
Father's
be the
choice
first
for
to
a new
welcome you,
director.
ma'am. We're looking forward to working
Congratulations.
with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
I'll tell you what. You make the call. Surprise me.
Okay then. I'll come up with something. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
As long as you respect our rules and policies, you might just succeed as our next director.
Apologies. Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114. Your quarters have flooded, ma'am. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
Do you have any more details?
Some of your prized possessions from the surface are in immediate peril. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
Dr. Holdren?
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
How do I, obtain this tissue sample, exactly?
Well, I suppose you'll just cut off some of its flesh, store it however you like, and then bring it to me. Probably best if you kill it first.
You need a tissue sample from a strong super mutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy super mutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for something might have happened to him. No one knows where he is. It's like he just...
What took R5 so long to reach you? You must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
I suggest you keep this to yourself.
What if something's wrong?
What happened?
A friend who works in the SRB overheard something. She smuggled out a message. The Brotherhood knows of the railroad's lair. We can't learn anything more right now. Even delivering those few words put her in great peril.
I'll warn them right away.
Thank you. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot delay. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now!
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
We're making real progress, thanks to you.
I've got that sample you wanted.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
What? No reward for my efforts?
If this experiment is a success, it could bolster our food supply by as much as 3%. I'd call that pretty rewarding. It might be necessary to gather more samples, so check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you. Now that the reactor's online, perhaps it's time to think about expanding bioscience.
Clayton.
Something I can do for you?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
Need to hit the dead drops. Randolph's got a message for you.
This unit is ready to serve.
I hear something!
Nice.
I'm hearing stuff. What's that? never survive this!
Hey.
Awaiting sensors clear.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Agent identified. Another DIA cache awaits recovery.
Did the DIA have a lot of these caches?
Exact number of caches is unknown. A small percent of my processing power is dedicated to analyzing stored records and breaking its encryption.
I can recover it.
Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
I suppose you're here for my medical.
C1's rebellion is ready, but we have a crisis. The Brotherhood's on their way here.
What? What are you talking about?
The Institute. Caught wind of a surprise attack.
Jesus. Quick, take this. Tom made it for you. Sounds like we're going to need it.
Everyone else, mobilize. We got Brotherhood incoming. Assume defensive positions. Reinforce Glory in the tunnels. Move! Move!
it! I'm hit! I can't hear.
Need backup.
Lori's holding. I don't know how long she can hold out.
Hey.
Ready.
Hey.
Command mode ready.
Desdemona.
We're cut off. The catacombs are now our only way out.
There's no other escape route?
No. The back tunnel was it. You and the others go help Glory. Win that fight, or we're all dead.
Desdemona.
We must not fail. We cannot fail.
None of them got past me. Damn, that stings. Listen, the railroad's always sitting on its hand. You're the best thing that's ever happened. Promise me you'll free them. All of them.
Hold on. You'll make it through.
Bullshit. Isn't there supposed to be a light?
Escape. Is impossible.
Desdemona.
You've killed the last of them, and you're still standing. I wish the same could be said for Glory. No time for that, though. The Brotherhood underestimated us badly. Their next attack will be far, far worse. So we do the unexpected. We eliminate the Brotherhood as a threat now, and the key to that is destroying their flying fortress. Privy. Fortunately, we've got a contingency plan for that. Tom, we're activating Operation Red Glare.
What? But Red Glare requires a Brotherhood vertibird.
Then Bullseye will get you one.
Count on me.
With what happened to Glory, we need you more than ever. Thanks for stepping up. The Brotherhood's occupied the Cambridge police station. Spotters report they almost always have a vertibird parked on its roof. Take it. And Tom, you're going with her.
Me? In the field?
No one else can fly the damn thing. This one's for Glory. Move out.
Heads up.
Standing.
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Yeah?
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Oh, you.
The hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
You need protection. Everyone does.
Let's see what you got.
Everything hand-tooled.
Win the game.
There's no need to gloat. I'm man enough to admit that I lost.
Welcome. Do you require additional supplies?
Let's see what you have.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy,
I used to live here.
Ah, but the sight can help you.
Here.
Like a little kick yourself. You're on the trail. But there's... Phew.
Yeah?
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much. Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
What's going on?
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself. Huh. Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped. Takes my mind off things. Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Some days are harder than others. But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
Looking forward to that chair. You're so kind, helping me like this.
Ma'am.
I'm all right, kid. Just need to take it easy before using the sight. Tired. Sight takes a toll on you.
The only one that thinks that this is all insane? Man, how do you live up here? There is a million ways we could be monitored right now. By the Brotherhood or, you know.
Relax, Tom. You'll be all right.
Right, the whole breathing in and out, okay? The police station is crawling with Brotherhood guys. At least one in power armor. But as promised, they got a vertebrate on the roof. You really up for this?
Let's go.
Prepping that vertebrate for takeoff is gonna take me a few minutes. So first, we gotta clear the police station of hostiles. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Locking target.
Damn, lost him.
Heads up.
Ready.
Something's out. Intruder alert!
Sensor alert. Proximity alert.
Fire
Visual spot.
Well, that's that. I should have a battle round. Not like this. No.
Look alive.
look alive.
You are authorized to access this unit's cargo.
Anything I can do for you?
I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us, here in sync.
Your mother was a pea shooter. See? You're really thorough. You know that?
Hey there.
We got ourselves some wheels. or wings, or whatever this is. Here's the deal. After flight prep, we take the vertibird up to the Pridwin and dock. From the inside, the blip's vulnerable. To keep that baby afloat, it's got massive gas bags full of hydrogen.
Tell me about my role in this.
Your job is tricky. You gotta find a way to place these explosives on the gas bags. Then get the hell back to our vertibird. Make it to a comfortable distance, then it's bye-bye Pridwin. Flight prep is going to take time. And the Brotherhood's not just going to give it to us. So if Paladins show up, keep them off me and the bird. So, the manual said... right. Okay, where's the master switch?
Man. We've got a vertibird incoming.
Oil pressure, check. Oh, shit, I'm going as fast as I can in here. But I don't know what's this panel even do? Throttle, full open.
Time to earn our paychecks. First things first, I picked up some Brotherhood goodies for you. Merry Christmas. More importantly, though, Tinker's ready for us on the bird. Let's go.
Hold it together. See? It's like falling off a log.
Dear God, we're dead. briefing time. Well, with your colorful history with the Brotherhood, as soon as they spot you, it's game time. So maybe you can play the sneak card. I got you this stealth boy, for what it's worth. Odds are you'll get made. Once that happens, I'd run like hell, place the bombs, and somehow get out alive. It's gonna be one hell of a firefight. When we land, Tinker's gonna keep the vertibird spooled for an immediate takeoff. And my job is to be Tom's lookout and make sure any look-throughs keep walking. Tom, we're getting closer to the blimp. Can you fly just a little straighter?
Thinking, man, I'm trying. If you want to give it a whirl, I won't stop.
No, you're doing great, Tom. Just keep her a little more steady.
Yeah, I got you.
Scabbard, this is Claymore, requesting clearance.
Claymore, you're cleared for launch Bay 3. Deck officer is requesting an update on the police station.
Hostiles eliminated.
Scimitar status. Confirm.
Scimitar took some fire. Should be up and running in a few hours.
We have a visual on you, Claymore. Your docking port's not open.
Got some technical difficulties with the port thingy. Working on it. Huh?
Yeah, but which button is it? There?
Claymore, you're clear for approach.
And they're off. Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Peace and Jump's right behind. Atomic Dreams is still hanging in there.
Don't take too long in there. If anyone comes over here, I don't know if I can fool them.
You got enough problems, boss. I got this.
Good luck.
Heck, what was that?
Wait, target located. Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
I need some covering fire, now! shit! Whoa. That's a hell of a... Rest easy, Glory. I need a drink.
Hi.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
I thought by calling Red Glare I'd lose more good people. Comrades, thank you for keeping them, and yourself, safe.
Red Glare was insane. You almost got us killed.
What option did I have? Run and hide? If we did that, we'd have to shelve your plans with Z-114, and we'd never get another chance at that. But we're not out of the woods yet. If the Brotherhood managed to find us, you can bet your ass the SRB is not far behind. We've run out of time. Our next step is to attack the Institute.
I have some things to do first.
Understood. Just don't take too long.
There you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? Do you agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
I can't lie. They are allies.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't want to know. But these people, with their twisted ideology, they seek to undermine everything the Institute stands for. Surely you can see that.
They want freedom for the synths, that's all. They're not a threat to the Institute.
Of course, they claim they're about rights and freedom for synths. But those misguided notions have led to countless acts of violence. Surely you can see that you can no longer work with them? That the time has come to put an end to them, for our sake, for our future. I'm afraid this is an order. The Railroad leadership needs to be eliminated. I expect a report when it's done.
Son?
It's unfortunate that it's come to this. But there's really no other way.
Pam needs you in her room.
I'm very busy.
Visual sensors ID, rogue variable, courser activity present near railroad assets. Immediate assistance requested.
I'll do it.
Issuing reassurance token. Good luck, Agent.
Desdemona.
I thought by calling Red Glare I'd lose more good people.
We cannot fail.
Comrades, thank you for keeping them, and yourself, safe.
We still lost too many people.
Without you, though, it would have been far worse. But we're not out of the woods yet. If the Brotherhood managed to find us, you can bet your ass the SRB is not far behind. We've run out of time. Our next step is to attack the Institute.
Once I get in, what's the plan?
Go back inside the Institute and secure the relay. The instant you do, the Institute and the SRB will mobilize. So teleport us in quickly. We join forces with Z-114 and the rebel synths, then together we fight our way to the fusion reactor.
Even with the rebels, I don't think we're a match for what they can throw at us.
Surprise should be total. And with so many synths rebelling, they should be disorganized. But really, it's a now or never proposition. We'll be waiting.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
who could craft something other than a paragraph. So, you know, going over it in my